Hey guys, Godzilla here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be breaking down the Godzilla vs. Kong Trailer 2. It's not confirmed to be Trailer 2, but that's just what we're going to be going for. So, in this breakdown, we will be looking at the new footage as well as the extended shots that we have from shots that we've already seen. But before I jump into the breakdown, I do want to mention that the images that I have are not HD. They're very low quality. Some of them are okay, but some are like kind of pixely. And I couldn't find an HD version of the trailer, so I tried my best, so just bear with me. But the first shot that we have that is extended is we have an extended shot of Kong in chains. This is the shot that we've seen before with Kong on the aircraft carrier. Most likely the first time he realizes he's in chains, and he's obviously not happy about it. And it's dark and it's raining. And then Jaya comes out and calms him down. But in this extended shot we have is Kong not being happy. He's like kind of pulling on the chains, and he does this weird new roar. It's an odd roar, but you know, it is what it is. And then Jai comes and calms him down. And then we have a bit of an extended look at Godzilla slicing through the naval ship. It's very subtle, but it's, you know, it's just barely extended. And then we have another extended shot of Godzilla sneak attacking Kong. This is the shot that we've seen before with Kong punching the aircraft carrier in chains, and then Godzilla bursts out of the water and hits the aircraft carrier, sends it flying up in the air. And the extended shot we have is we have that the aircraft carrier actually flips over, which is not what I expected was going to happen. I thought the aircraft carrier was just going to go up in the air a little bit and then come back down, and Kong was going to be like, whoa. But nope, the whole aircraft carrier just flips over, and you can see Kong trying to like kind of climb on the other side and try and stay afloat. But the chains are still on him, so it obviously drags him underwater. And we can see him kind of panicking, as you know, which would make sense because anyone who can't breathe underwater would probably panic in that sort of situation. And then we have a really cool close-up shot of Godzilla firing his atomic breath in Hong Kong, which is a new shot, and it looks really cool. We get a lot of really good shots of Godzilla firing his atomic breath so far in Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we have another new shot of Godzilla tail-slapping Kong, which just sends Kong flying and knocks him down. And you can kind of see in Kong's facial expression, like I said, the images are low quality, so it is kind of hard to tell. But you can see that Kong's like hurt by this, like the wind gets knocked out of him. But in the shot that we have of Kong being knocked down, like going into the water, because he kind of like falls in a bit of like water, like maybe like he falls into like a little lake or something. The lighting does look a bit different there. I could be wrong, but that's just, you know, just me noticing that maybe the lighting's different. I don't think it is, but I don't know, I just figured I'd mention it. And then we have another new shot of Kong being completely knocked out. This one shot is completely different from the other shot that we were just talking about, because this time it's actually daytime. That fight is obviously nighttime. And this is obviously after Godzilla and Kong's big fight, and Kong being in this position makes it seem like Godzilla is the one who wins here. I feel like that they might this is kind of like spoiling the, you know, who wins, which a lot of people are like, whoa, why'd you show that? But it also might not be spoiling that, you know, who wins the fight here. It might just be like convenience kind of situation. Like he might be knocked out from other sorts of things that are going on in this scene. But I'm not going to discuss because it's, you know, spoiler. But then we have another shot of Jaya saying, please be careful, in sign language, most likely communicating with Kong here. This might be extended from the shot of Kong being completely knocked out. He might wake up, and then Jaya tells him to be careful when going back into fighting. And then we have a close-up shot of Kong's eyes, and his eyes are kind of like in a bit of a shocked expression, it looks like, and then they instantly kind of turn to angry eyes. The CGI here looks great. Obviously, it is a bit hard to tell because of low quality, but the CGI here does look fantastic. And then we have a really cool bird's eye view of Godzilla just slamming Kong into a building, like using his hands in the slam Kong, which I love seeing that Godzilla's kind of using his hands and kind of fighting a bit, like, you know, how he slaps Kong and all that sorts of stuff. I love seeing Godzilla fighting. It's so cool. Other than, like, using his atomic breath, using his tails, just, you know, using his mouth to bite and all that kind of stuff. I love, like, kind of fighting with, like, fists and all that kind of stuff, although Godzilla doesn't necessarily use his fist, because I don't even think Godzilla can make a fist. But, you know, there's kind of comparison there that looks really cool. And then we have a shot from inside a building, and you can see, like, people running away. And in the background from outside, from the window, you can see Kong, and he is holding the battle axe. This is most likely the beginning of the fight when Kong arrives in Hong Kong to then start fighting Godzilla. And then we have a interesting shot of Kong kind of like swinging his fist in motion. This is most likely like when Kong climbs onto another aircraft carrier after being dragged underwater by the chains. So he breaks out of the chains and climbs onto another aircraft carrier, and he's all wet, and he's kind of like maybe looking for Godzilla or something like that. And then we have a shot of Kong breaking the chain off his neck. And I do think that Kong was able to break the chains off him anytime he wanted, like he was allowing Monarch to take them. But anytime he wanted, he could just break off the chains. Kind of like a similar situation with how I believe the movie was, I can't remember if it was Man of Steel or Batman versus Superman, but when Superman, I don't know which movie it was, but Superman was like in cuffs from the police or whatever, and then he kind of like just instantly broke out of them, because obviously Superman could do that. I feel like Kong could have done that here too, like he just instantly can break out of the chains anytime he wanted, but he was like, you know, just letting it go for now, and until Godzilla comes, and he's like, okay, I gotta take these off. But of course, you know, he had to take them off since he was underwater. And then he takes this one off because, I don't know, maybe it limits his movement or something. Or maybe the green stuff that's in the collar is like injecting him with something that makes him weak or something, and so he breaks it off so he's not weaker or whatever. I'm not 100% sure how that works. It might just be like knockout juice, like the kaiju version of a NyQuil or something, but we'll just have to wait and see. And then it cuts to a new shot of Godzilla swimming towards Kong, which looks pretty cool. The way Kong is moving is a bit odd here. It looks like he might be going to, I don't know, jump on Godzilla. Most likely not. Though we do see Kong jumping in this trailer. It looks, I'm thinking maybe Kong is raising his arms to possibly pound his chest to like kind of intimidate Godzilla, or try to intimidate Godzilla, because that's what it looks like he might be doing. If he's not doing that, then I really have no clue what he's doing. I've seen a few other people notice this and how it looks weird, but another thing that we'll just have to have context when the movie comes out, or if we get extended shots of what happens here, which is a possibility. And then we have a shot of naval ships shooting at Godzilla, most likely, and then it quickly cuts to a shot of Kong jumping off one of the aircraft carriers onto another, which is a predicted thing of what was going to happen in this shot, is that Kong would jump to aircraft carrier to aircraft carrier, which is what I thought was going to happen when Godzilla destroys the one aircraft carrier with his atomic breath. Kong would jump to another aircraft carrier. But I did see a bit of an extended shot of this in an HBO Max trailer that I watched, just because why not? And it does look like Kong actually jumps into the water, but I can't say 100% for sure because I didn't really get a really good look at it. It just looked like Kong might jump into the water, but another thing that we'll just have to have context through the movie. Or, again, extended shots, because there's always going to be those extended shots. But that is, unfortunately, it for the breakdown. There is no new footage or any other extended shots that we have. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what all this is, all full circle. So, when you watch a movie, it's like, oh, that's what happens. I love that kind of thing. Or we just get another trailer that shows what happens, and then we're like, oh, okay. Personally, I don't know if we're going to be getting another trailer, because since this is basically a trailer, it wasn't confirmed to be trailer 2, but a lot of people are calling it trailer 2, so I figured, why not? But if we do end up actually getting a trailer 2 at the IGN Fan Fest, which I don't really think we will, because we just have this, which is a minute long. So if we have another 2-minute long trailer, then I think they'll just have like most of it out of this teaser trailer 2, whatever, into that, and then have a bit of new footage. But they might not even have any new footage at all. It might just be something else. But if this is like trailer 2, if we do get another trailer, I don't think we will get another one until probably mid-March, like around when the Justice League episode 1 or however that works comes out, and then they'll have like a promotional thing for Godzilla vs. Kong in there. I don't know if they like play ads in the HBO Max thing, like if you watch HBO Max and you watch a TV show or whatever, I don't know if they play ads through the episode or whatever, because that's what they do on HBO or on Hulu. So I don't know if that's how that works on HBO Max or whatever. So they could do that if they do play ads between episodes and movies and all that kind of stuff. They might not. I don't know for sure, but I'm just throwing out some guesses. But if we do actually get another trailer, which I would imagine is probably going to be another 1-minute trailer, I don't think they're going to do a whole 2-minute trailer again. I mean, if they do, I don't think that would be a good decision. But knowing Warner Brothers, it's very 50-50 chance. But we'll just have to see how that goes. In the meantime, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.